we need to talk about Meghan Markle, and more specifically, the delays surrounding her projects. Archetypes podcast, which you can see here. It's only January 2025, and oh wow, things are not looking great for her right now. Let's break this down because there's a lot to unpack. Hi everyone, I'm Star Chairs, and in this channel, I break down the latest trends and analyze public figures from a PR tech perspective and uncover lessons every content creator can learn from. Remember how big of a deal it was when Meghan launched this podcast back in 2022? Spotify signed her and Harry to a $20 million deal, and honestly, Archetypes had a strong start. But here's the thing. Her Archetypes podcast was more about her than about the people that she was interviewing. She always seemed to be putting and inserting herself and making it all about herself. We should have known from then that it was always about Meghan. But after the first season, it just went radio silence. Nothing, crickets. We didn't hear anything until we finally heard that they had split. Spotify did not like working with Harry and Meghan, and that's when everything started coming out about them being grifters, having a lack of work ethic, and not being able to pump out the episode like a regular content creator. Because think about it, Spotify shelled out millions for this podcast. They were expecting consistent work and high quality content, which Harry and Meghan delivered none or like a fraction of it. So I want to show you, because Hello Magazine is the one that broke the article. It was Hello Magazine. The reason Meghan Markle's new podcast series may be delayed. Meghan's new podcast series is slated for release this year, following a deal secured with Lemonada Media early last year. In an Instagram post, the one we just saw from early January, Lemonada appeared to tease new episodes of Archetypes and Meghan's old podcast, leading to a whirlwind of fan excitement. You know what? Let's look at the post, because I suspect that it's heavily moderated. This is where I have a problem with the article, because it just says, with new episodes of Fail Better, Boneheads, Pop Culture Debate Club, and more coming out this week. Which podcast are you excited to listen to this week? They never said that Archetypes was going to come out with new episodes, but we do know that Lemonada bought this for Meghan Markle to make new episodes. Has she even sat down and recorded the new episodes? That's what I want to know. Now, I want to know because when she first launched Archetypes with Spotify, people were interested in her. People wanted to know a little bit more, like what's going on, what's happening. There was a bit of more support than there is now. This is why I believe when she first launched it, she was able to get celebrities and people on, but not everyone that she wanted got on. We know that Taylor Swift had said no. So I wonder how many more said no to her. So now I'm thinking, this time around, are they able to get celebrities, or are they going to get like B-list celebrities or C-list celebrities for the podcast? Because you and I know that Meghan Markle does not want to do B, C, D, E celebrities. And then if you look at all the comments are pretty positive. Our Duchess has been working hard. Archetypes, please. I enjoyed Archetypes. Meghan, please. And I'm just thinking, this looks heavily moderated. Archetypes, okay, it's happening. More on Meghan. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe this, because there should be more comments. There's 381 likes, and there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like less than 20 comments. I know for a fact that this is heavily moderated, because there should be a lot more comments. All right, so let's go back to the Hello Magazine article, because Meghan. Just days ago, the Duchess of Sussex was forced to postpone the release of her new Netflix lifestyle series with Love Meghan due to the wildfires in Los Angeles. But it is thought that Meghan's new podcast series has also been pushed back because of the fires. All right, so this is how it happened. Netflix released her trailer to With Love Meghan. Then she went to go visit the California fires. Then it was delayed. So this is what I'm thinking. Yes, her show was already getting a lot of negative attention, but I don't think Netflix was going to delay the project because of negative attention. Then Meghan went to the fires, California fires, and she just ignited more negativity. And then after that, they quickly delayed her show, whether it was Meghan delaying it or Netflix delaying it. At this point, it doesn't even matter who delayed it. They were trying to put out the fire that Meghan just ignited. It seems like she cannot do anything right because she's trying all the old strategic ways to get out there or get people talking about her. And this is why it's failing. Back in the day, yeah, she could have done this. She could have gone to the California fires and people would talk about her. But because we're now at the age of social media, we know a lot more of what's going on behind the scenes. And now we know that obviously it was a PR stunt, in my opinion. So for them to say, but it is thought that Meghan's new podcast series has also been pushed back because of the fire. Yes, it's because of the fires, but not the California fires. It's because of the fire that she ignited in January of 2025. The year has just started and this lady went ham with her own career. As someone who did PR, this is like secondhand embarrassment for me. I can't picture her team being happy with her because it's delay after delay and it's just January. It is just crazy. The show will not launch until March the 4th, just under 2 months after its originally planned release date of January 15th. Meghan and Harry have also come under intense scrutiny in the US after a scathing 8,000-word profile of them was published in Vanity Fair, the magazine labeled America's Celebrity Bible. So this could be another reason why the podcast is delayed, because not only did she ignite the fire, Vanity Fair is like, let's throw more wood into the fire. And it's just becoming horrible for her. We're seeing Meghan's work crumble right before our eyes. The thing is, it does seem like she really wants this for her Netflix show to succeed because it's her last hurrah. And I feel this is the TIG elevated. She always wanted this for the TIG. She has exactly everything she's ever wanted, but she doesn't know how to work it or work for it. It's embarrassing. The article included sources describing the 43-year-old as difficult employer, others describing difficulties the couple faced in their personal lives, and complaints from fellow residents of Montecito about the pair bringing an unwanted spotlight into their. Despite reports from sources close to the family that they were distressed by the article, they have not responded publicly. Look, January just kicked off and Meghan already has this narrative of unfulfilled promises hanging over her head. People are watching, you and I are watching, and it's not in a good way. It's like every delay and every canceled project just adds this perception that she's all about big talk but no follow through. And we've seen that from time to time. And that's the worst reputation that you can have when you're trying to build a career in media. You cannot be lazy. You cannot just float through this kind of career because we're in an era where public figures are expected to deliver. And Meghan, on the other hand, seems to be struggling with consistency, and audiences like you and I are noticing. So what can this teach us about being creators? Here's the lesson. If you're promising something, you have to deliver. You've got to, period. Consistency builds trust. If Meghan and Harry cannot stick to deadlines or meet expectations, it damages their brand. And we're seeing that live in the world global stage. As creators, if you're starting out a YouTube channel or building a podcast, it's critical to avoid over-promising and under-delivering. Also, don't ghost your audience. Communication is everything. If Archetypes isn't coming back, just say so. Just like the Netflix project. It was delayed. Thank you very much. You were transparent. Audiences appreciate transparency and it helps manage expectations. But if come May 4th, she delays it again, or crickets, and we are ghosted and no show comes from it, audiences are going to be upset. So where does this leave Meghan? Honestly, she's got an uphill battle ahead. 2025 just started and already these delays are shaping her narrative and not in a flattering way whatsoever. What do you think, guys? Are these delays a sign of bigger problems or can Meghan turn it around? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you're enjoying these breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And as always, I'm in the comment section after every video is published. I'll see you there. Bye.